Hey guys, I want to show you guys the drafting pattern of a hoodie, how to draft a hoodie pattern. So you draw your starting line, always draw a starting line when drawing your hoodie pattern. So then the full length, so the full length I'm using in this video is 28. So there's a band at the down, so I took off 2.5, then got the point of the 28, then added ½ inch. So for the neck measurement, I used 4 by 4, then you just draw the line this way, then you get the curve this way. So this 4 by 4 is just a basic measurement. So I slant the shoulder by 3, then my shoulder measurement I used 12 inches. So I draw my slant, so that 12 inches is for drop shoulder. That's the shoulder will be kind of longer. So I got my armhole, the length I used 10 inch. So I went back that point to get my armhole line. I went by 1.5, then drew the line that way. So I took the measurement of my chest. So after you've gotten the measurement of your chest, it's just to join the measurement of your chest to the full length, then use the armhole curve to get the curve. So if you check, the shoulder is elongated, it's not at the main point, so that's what they call a drop shoulder. So the distance from that point to where this shoulder line starts is 1.5. So after you go down by 3 inch, then you come back by 1.5. So you just cut it out like so. That's the front borders. So now we're going to cut the sleeve. So just take this video, imagine that the sleeve is folded into 2. So the first thing you want to do is to get your full length of your sleeve and the starting point. The full length of my sleeve is 25. So of course you take out 2.5 for the curve. Then so that point I went down by 5, then went forward by 2.5 from that starting point. Then you get the measurement of your armhole. Of course you measure the armhole, get the measurement, then use it to cut the armhole of the sleeve. Then I measured 7 inches at that full length, that point, then just get the line. So this hoodie is literally is going to be oversized, so that's how a drop shoulder oversized hoodie, this is how the drafting is. So you just cut it off, and so let's cut the band at the arm, as the wrist. So just the length is 5 and the width is 8.5. So you just cut it out that way. The 5 is the length and the width is 8.5. So that's the cuff band of the sleeve. That's how it is. So next up, we're going to cut the front pocket of the hoodie. So usually used is folded this way into two, then used 7, and that with then the height is 11 inches. So you just mark 4 inches and 5 inches that way. You draw the line 5 inches that way, and this way is 4 inches, just to connect the pockets in this shape. So you just cut it out this way. So it's an easy process. So it's folded. That place I wrote fold. When cutting your own pocket, it should be folded into 2. So next up is the band of the hoodie itself, the waistband of the hoodie. So the length is 5 and the wideness is 19 inches. It's 19 inches. So I think for every size that thing should be okay. For an extra large size and extra large size, 19 inches would go perfectly. So you're just going to cut it out. Pretty easy. Please, anything you don't understand in this video, you can drop me a comment so I can explain further. So next we're going to cut the hood itself. So the length or the height of the hood is 17 inches, while the wideness is 12.5. I use 12.5 inch. So you just draw the line this way. So the next thing, you want to measure the curve. So just get 2.5 inch upwards, then 5 inch this way, then you just connect it to get the curve, because it's not straight. You just have to curve it, so when fixing the neck you just get the right fitting. So you go 8 inches and 5 inches that way, just to get that curve. See, and just curve it that way, and your hoodie is ready. So your hoodie, you're supposed to know you fold it by 4, because it's going to be in 4 places. So if you're cutting your hoodie, you fold it into 4. There is this one to cut in full, just trace it and cut it out. So here it is. The sleeve is folded into 2, and you cut the curve of the sleeve.